So I'm Bethany Carter and I'm a care manager here at the CareSide. So I started off in healthcare as a carer when I was 15, and then I did my diploma of nursing from 17 to 18, and then I did my registered nursing after that. So I've been a nurse since I was 18. So the CareSide was the first more administrative role. I was always hands-on with nursing, but with life and kids, it is a bit of a juggle with shift work. And I was looking for something that I could still make a difference, still connect with people, still communicate with people and build relationships, but also not be more shift work and kind of be a bit more flexible for families. And there's so many providers. I think anyone knows that. There are providers everywhere. So there's a lot based in Victoria. I had a look at a couple. I liked the CareSide when I looked at the ad for the job online because it was a bit of a more of a smaller company, but more family orientated. It wasn't just funded by big like hospitals or aged care homes. It was a bit more specific. So I liked the concept of that. And then when I had my interview, I just really loved chatting with the girls, and I felt like it was a bit more of a smaller community and everyone was quite lovely and inviting, which was great. And I love it. Love coming to the office and chatting with the girls and talking about clients. And yeah, the environment is just so welcoming. And everyone knows everyone. Everyone asks everyone questions. There's no stupid question. It's really, really welcoming. I'd say an average day is that, you know, we come into the office, we review emails, miss phone calls, maybe from overnight, just because some clients like to send messages or emails overnight when they remember to do things. And then we reach out to new clients coming in to see how they're going. We have a list of our clients that are due for contact, so to make sure that we're keeping on that continuity of speaking to them at least every 2 weeks. We give them a call, check in, see how they're going, follow up things like equipment requests or OT reviews, reports, all that kind of stuff. Might review some care plans and funding requests or have phone calls with families or family meetings. It really can vary. It just depends. You know, in that day I might go out and see a client and have a chat about their bathroom or just review things that they might need, and then after that we'll head home. I've had clients I've had for the amount of time I've been here. I've got newer clients that kind of come through. I feel like building up the relationships through face-to-face visits, you know, talking to them regularly. I speak to my clients at least every 2 weeks. Catching up, how's your daughter, you know, how's your dog, I know you went to the vet, you know. I think not just speaking to them about their funding or about their clinical stuff, but getting to know them and getting to know their needs. I think in any nursing profession, talking to patients or clients about their social life makes a better outcome clinically, 100%. When a new client comes on board, we always try and organise a face-to-face if it's within the region of the office, obviously not 2, 3, 4, 5 hours away. If not, we try and do things like Google Meets or phone calls with families and things like that. But yeah, we go out and meet them, and we book at least 2-3 hours and have a nice chat and walk around the house and meet their families and really get to know them. So now when I call to my clients, I can picture who they are. I can remember what they needed or what they kind of looked like, and the different things that they might require. I had one client, he passed away now. Unfortunately, he was battling cancer and a lot of decline from his neurological disease. But he was very, very, very independent man, very stubborn, very kind, and wanted to do everything himself, but he couldn't, and that wasn't his fault. And he was finding himself needing more help from his wife, who was already still working to help maintain his health and his care. And he couldn't get out of the house. He couldn't go get groceries. He couldn't go to a family's wedding. So we worked together quite quickly. He had a wedding coming up and he really wanted to go. I believe it was his niece's wedding. He really wanted to go, so we worked together as fast as we could, and we stayed in contact to be able to get him a mobility scooter so he could go attend his niece's wedding. And it came in time, it arrived in time, and he had a great time. And he was very, very, very thankful. And I loved that he could go, because I think a lot of people misunderstand, I think, with aging, is that it comes with a lot of mental health. A lot of people pass away, we get sick, we decline, and it can cause a lot of depression and mental health diseases. And I think being able to give these people as much as we can to help get out social health, mental health, all that kind of stuff makes such a difference to their end of life care or even just their aging in place. I love chatting to people. I have to put myself off the phone sometimes, because we'll be sitting there chatting and gossiping about their granddaughter or their grandson and what they're doing, and what they did on the weekend, or if they went out to go visit family and how it was, or if they were in hospital, finding out what happened, and organising care for when they get home. And we can talk for ages. We have to pull each other off the phone because I just won't stop talking. But I love it because you have a laugh and they build trust in you. I think if you build up a really good relationship with clients, but with people in general, then they're going to be able to trust your opinion. And as a nurse, that's really important because we make clinical judgment and we advocate for them. So if I say to a client, hey, the last time I saw you, I noticed that your mobility was declining, and most recently I've noticed that it's declining a bit more. I really feel like we need to discuss possible physio or discuss some different mobility equipment. Are you happy for me to do that for you? 100% they'll say yes because they trust me, because I've seen them, I've met them, I know them, I talk to them often. I'm not just a stranger on the phone asking them random questions about their funding. It's more personal. Everyone relates to different people. You can try and do a really good job, but some of your clients just might not have that real good trust and relationship with you, but you really just have to communicate. I feel like in learning all about the client's communication styles, and really making the effort to get to know them makes a great care manager. If you don't know what your client needs, clinically or physically or mentally, you're not going to be able to advocate for them at all. Communication 100% is number one. I think being a nurse, I've come from a very high-paced role in every place I've worked. So I'm used to it being busy and high-paced, and that's fine. I thrive off it. I love a challenge. But it can be hard sometimes, but the community within the CareSide, so the other managers, even the COO, she's in the chats. So if I need to ask a question, sometimes Emily will pop into the chats and answer it. Not a lot of other businesses, you can have quite quick and easy access to someone higher up in the company. Normally there's so many other departments, and it's nice that we all are just very familiar, very friendly. There's no hierarchy. There's no stupid questions. We're all pals, which is great. So I think the energy and the family unit is quite lovely.